Hi, this is Mark Burnett with the Island Generation, and today we're talking about the new Philippine President, Duterte. Now, President Duterte has been elected, and he kind of came out of left field, got into the election process a little late, but cranked it out and won the election. You're going to see a lot of unique things come out of President Duterte. He's very, very outspoken. A lot of people have called him the Trump of the East, but unlike Trump, he's had 22 years of a political background. He's been a mayor of a major city in the Philippines, and he's laid down the law hard to cut crime as much as he can in a most unusual way. All sorts of things that he's done a lot of people don't like. But now his town, where he's mayor, is like the #1 safest place in Asia. So you got to give him credit. He might not do things the way people want done, but he's doing things, and I think that's what's important. Now that he's president of the Philippines, he plans to invoke those same things that he ran on, and that means nobody's safe. He will say anything about the Pope. He will say anything about the UN. He's going to say anything about the US or China as he wants. So get used to it. This is the new president. I think he's going to do a lot of good things, but I think he's going to piss a lot of people off. He's probably not going to be invited to a lot of different places that other presidents might get invited to because of his off-cuff remarks. But in reality, we have to look at, you know, he's after drug dealers. He wants to shut them down. He wants to make sure the streets are clean. So he's coming after corruption. He's doing all these kind of things. And us as retirees, well, since we're none of those things that he wants so badly to get rid of, actually, it's a good thing. Matter of fact, he even said that he would try to change the 60-40 rule, which is the constitutional rule of owning property. Now, that again would be good for retirees moving there. So he's very pro-business. He wants to get things done, but he may not do them in the way that you think might be the best way to do it. As an example, I think he'll take a different tone to the United States. Instead of allowing the military to build up more, the U.S. military, and to have them be there and them Philippines being in the way of China and the Philippines arguing, I think what's going to happen is that he's going to shun the United States a lot. He's going to move towards China. He's going to dance with them, quote his own words. And I think when he's dancing with them, he plans to cut a deal. Hey, you keep this section of the Spratly Islands, come in and help us with our infrastructure. And we'll certainly, that's a Peking duck actually making that noise, if you're wondering, that China is already speaking up. So if you understand that, he's just not going to do norm. He's going to try some different things. And obviously making friends with China is a good thing because it brings in infrastructure and brings in a lot of things that are very helpful to the business world of the Philippines. The Philippines have had a great economy. It's been doing really hard, but it needs that next move to work its way out of third world country status. And that means getting its poverty situation under control. That means building factories, doing other things that help that happen. So President Duterte, welcome as President of the Philippines, and us as the Island Generation, and also all the retirees that agree with me. I think that's a good thing, and we'll see what happens over the next couple of years. But watch out, he's outspoken. That's not going to end.